Okay, I'll show you a new way I figured out to grow ginseng seeds called a pattern of natural occurrence. Now, last year I came up with this idea and we had 49% germination. And we're trying it in the woods and we're going to try it in the pots again this year. Just because I got a few seeds left, I want to just go ahead and have some extra plants. I know it'll grow. And you could start out with good quality seed. And you just put the seed in the pot and right on top of the soil. One seed per pot. You can plant two if you want, but then you got two plants growing real close together. Better to have them separated. All this is done outside. I talk about it in my book I wrote, and that seed's not no good. I'll plant another good seed. Name of my book, it's called It's For Them. Native Plant Conservation by Following the Pattern of Natural Occurrence. It's available through eBay. I got it on eBay, or you can go through American Botanicals in Eola, Missouri. E-O-L-I-A. American Botanicals. I got copies of the book there. I talk about echinacea, golden seal, aristocolia, which is Virginia snickroot, a really neat process on that plant, and the ginseng. And what I did here was this is just a peat-based potting mix mixed up with rotted cedar tree needles, and we'll just cover it up, cover the seeds up. Now what you want on this mix is that you want something that won't crust over. You ever notice like a garden soil will crust over and green beans won't come up through it? Same process with ginseng. If it crusts over, that ginseng seed will not push up through there. And also with heavy leaf cover, the seed won't come up. They don't have to be pretty. Alright, and you get the seeds planted, you water it in. Now watch the water go right through that compost. That's what you want. Just like it does in the good part of the woods. It soaks right into the soil. Okay, get them good and wet. And it's simple. You cover it with scrap plywood or any kind of wood you got. Real simple. And check them out through the winter, make sure they're not dried out. Sometimes if they're uneven, the blocks will float off, like this pot here is a little uneven. Okay, let me get a little water just to keep that wood wet. And that's it. Now come springtime, keep checking them. You just look and check them, see if any seed coming up. And you'll see it, and the first time you see any seeds coming up, take off all the wood and keep them moist, and they'll grow. And actually they'll keep growing. Here's some plants from last spring of 2013. These came up at just the first part of May, as described in my book. And I kept them watered all summer long. I got hundreds of them. Now if you leave these flats sitting on the ground, they will grow to the ground. So it's important to move them and plant them. These I'm leaving them in the pots for a reason. And when you do plant them, you don't break that block of dirt apart. You can see that the soil is on there. I put a little rotten leaves at the bottom so the soil won't wash out the soil and the mix at the top. Now inside there's a root ball. You can plant that in the woods and it will grow. Thanks for watching, and get a copy of my book, It's For Them, on eBay or at American Botanicals. Thank you.